come with me on a virtual tour of what we have on the shelf currently this week at the Co-op. So we do have some new pieces from our local potter, local crystal lady. We also have new book stuff from Crystal Frenchwood from her poetry and her positive affirmation card set, which is so much fun. We actually have new and fun handmade cards from our local person at All Crafty here. Guys, what a great personal touch, right? And then in our refrigerator, we do have some things from Food of Life. It'll change up a little bit by this weekend, and Spoon and Sprout meals will be very full, but we do have a few here now. We will restock all of our packaged menu items to go, and even some more house-made kombucha flavors will show up by this weekend. And then on our specials board, it is pumpkin time of year, so we do have our pumpkin spice latte up there, a few other things, jack-o'-lantern smoothie of the month, which is so much fun. And then, of course, our menu, you can see the whole menu at shopnaturalliving.com, but the whole menu is organic, local, gluten-free, vegan, cane sugar-free, corn-free, soy-free, so you can safely eat here. And then we do have a few things. We have been restocked by the Hitman of Texas on his CBD products, black label and not black label, so 0% THC and then the 0.3% allowed. We do have quite a few things. We've also been restocked from our local jewelry folks. It's that time of year, which is really nice. And then over here in our refrigerated section here, we've been restocked on a few things. We've got our vegan yogurt that's organic, still keeping sea moss gel in stock, few basic staples of produce, and we've made another fresh batch of organic elderberry syrup and cough syrup, and have our liver tonic, so nice. A few local free-range organic eggs, butter and cheeses have been restocked as well. Then in our frozen section, we have quite a few things that we have marked down generously from Food of Life and Spoon and Sprout. So these are the marked down frozen items, some great prices. Come pick through there and see exactly what you might want to take home and stock up on. This is a great time to do it when it's on super sale like that. And then of course we do have a few things from our meat supplier, local chuck roast, that's organic, free range, bones, liver, a couple of steaks in there. We did restock on our salmon that is wild caught from the Atlantic, and then we do have a few other basic staple meats, and we restocked our organic grass-fed tallow, as well as a few of our vegan ice creams, and then staying stocked on those vegan, organic, gluten-free breads and even pretzels, which is kind of hard to find. Then, of course, over here, we're staying pretty stocked with our superfood treats from the rainforest that we make. Of course, they're all grain-free, organic, gluten-free, and no sugar. We just use dates and fruit. And then, of course, Spoon and Sprout has some great little treats for you. Food of Life does as well. These are all organic, gluten-free, so you can kind of go through them. We're working on getting more fire cider bottled by this weekend. And in our essential oils, we are working on restocking those. Hopefully that'll be in by this weekend, but we still have quite a few on the shelf. We do have a sale right now on our tinctures. So all the tinctures that you find on our shelf with a little orange sticker is 25% off. So herbal tinctures are a great concentrated extraction, and it's a very easy way to take herbal medicine. So you can come stock up now while it's on sale. We don't do this that often. We do make them all in-house, gluten-free and organic, which is also kind of hard to find. So this is a great time for you to kind of take advantage of the price. And then in our rainforest foods, we're staying pretty stocked, just refilled some things there. We're hoping to have salt back by this weekend for the Himalayan. And then we have pretty good stock of our local deodorant, soap, shampoo, body wash, that type of thing, all local made, that's organic. And we did also restock all of our spices. So if you've been waiting for a while, we finally got some things back in. That's a thing that we've been finally able to do. And then of course, some of our local handmade things we do have back in stock, like from Nude Goods, which is really, really nice. And even from Age Gracefully, she's restocked us with quite a few things, including men's items for face wear that's all organic, which is so nice. And then for our herbs, we have gotten quite a few back in stock. A lot of you have discovered that, came in this weekend and almost wiped us out again. So we'll be placing another order. Hopefully that'll come in the next 10 to 14 days, but we have gotten a lot of things back in stock that you may have been waiting for, like our dandelion burdock, that type of thing. Those are back on the shelf, thankfully. And then we also have restocked our teas, and they went out again. So, but we do have the yerba mate back in stock. Our jasmine green tea is back in stock. Pura gunpowder green. So we have stocked up on some things that we were super empty on for a while there. We're gonna work again on making sure we can get all of our blends back on the shelf for you as well. That we're working on. We have done our raspberry lavender, which is great. Then over here on our bulk dry goods side, we have restocked again quite a few things. Staying pretty stocked on most things. Still can't get hazelnuts, but it's looking really good for about 3 weeks from now. We're gonna have those back in stock just in time for the holiday. Thankfully, we're trying to keep you stocked on those things. We do have organic chocolate chips that are sweetened with either coconut sugar or yacon syrup, which is very, very little grams of sugar. So if you're doing some baking, we've got ingredients for you that are gonna be way better for the kiddos, that won't have them bouncing off the walls, thankfully. And then of course, stocked up on some basic staples. We're starting to see some of the winter squashes come in. We've got our potatoes, sweet potatoes, ginger, garlic, turmeric, a lot of those onions. That is that time of the year we really need for boosting our immune system. And then we have restocked some of our snacks. The root chips will be back, and the Tia Lupita grain-free chips. Those will both be back in stock by this weekend, fingers crossed. They just go so fast, we have a hard time keeping them up on the shelf for you. But we're working on it. We did restock all of our popped sorghum too, which is amazing for a corn-free popcorn alternative. Then of course, over on our oil and vinegar shelf, we've restocked there as well. As you can see, we've gotten quite a few things back in stock we didn't have before. We've got more of our apple cider vinegar, different nut and seed butters that we're now offering, still all organic, but at least you have different options. And we've gotten a lot more of the no sugar jellies in stock that are organic from Crafters. And we have gotten more Sacha Inchi and Macambo beans in. I know a lot of you were waiting for those. And then we did restock a few of our other juices. We've gotten the concentrated organic pomegranate and cranberry juice back on the shelf for you as well. And then we don't have a whole lot of things coming up this weekend, but soon on the 25th is going to be the Historic District Wine Walk. What that means is you're gonna grab a friend, have some fun, go over to the Candlery. You're gonna go there and purchase your little ticket. It's like $25. You're gonna get a cup and a wristband and a nice little map. And it's gonna show you all the participating businesses within a walking distance. And at each store, you're gonna get a snack. You're gonna have your option of a portion of wine or a non-alcoholic beverage that you'll get, and a very specific discount for you for that day for showing up. So when you go to like 8 or 9 of us that are participating, you get to see some really cool things and kind of have some fun with your gals shopping in a fun kind of way. So we really encourage you to join us on that. That's going to be Saturday the 25th from 12 to 4. After that, November 15th is going to be a really big new market in the historic district called Market on Main. And this is something new that a lot of the different historic businesses have collaborated with the city. And we're all gonna have our own vendors set up at all the places where you could literally walk to. And we're also gonna have an antique car show, an art contest, so many really fun things going on. So look for more information on that. You can find information like that and all the other things that are happening here at the co-op or in the historic district or even in League City through our newsletter. If you don't get our newsletter, you can email us and we'll add you. You just email us at sales@shopnaturalliving.com, or you can call us and we'll add you. That's 832-632-2937. Thanks, guys.